Okay.
Thank you for calling Carnival Fun Ships. This is Dion speaking with.
Hi, Dion Trees. My name is Mitch. How you doing tonight?
Good, Mitch. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. It's Valentine's Day, so happy V-Day to you. Happy V-Day.
Happy V-Day or V-Day to you as well, Mitch.
Yeah, thank you.
And are you calling in? You're welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you calling in reference to a new or an existing reservation?
A new reservation. I wanted to book a cruise, and I've never done it before, but it's something that I decided today, after having a little too much to drink on V-Day, that that's what I want to do today.
Okay, Mitch. Well, I'll be happy to help you do that on V-Day.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And like I said, I had I may have had one or too many cocktails. So if at any point I get a little off topic, feel free to bring me back to home base.
Okay. Well, thank you for giving me permission to do so, Mitch.
Of course, and feel free to be like, yo, Mitch, settle it down, man. That's not cool. And I'd be like, okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna say exactly that.
I hope so.
Mitch, settle down now. Yeah.
Yeah, you can be like, settle
Mitch,
down.
Is that your real name?
Yes. Well, my full name's Mitchell, but nobody's called me that since grade school. I prefer to be called Mitch or the Tree, because I'm so tall. People call me the Tree.
The Tree?
Yep. Or more of my my ethnic friends call me Da Tree, Da Tree.
How tall are you, Mitch?
I'm a 5'2".
5'2"?
Yeah, it's a big tree.
Okay. You're big. You're a really big tree.
Yeah.
And Mitch, where are you calling from tonight?
I'm in California.
I thought you were in California. You just sound like you're a Californian.
Yeah, I got one of those Californian accents, yo.
What's your last name, Mitch?
I'd rather discuss that later, just because it's very private. I kind of wanted to get more details. Is my last name necessary? Maybe we could put a fake last name and then switch it out at the end with my real one once we get this ball rolling down a hill.
We can definitely do that
Yeah.
for you. And so I take it you also not wanting to provide your email address either.
Yeah, maybe we could maybe you could put my last name is Da Tree, and then at the end we can switch all that up, and then my email we could just kind of leave blank, because the only people that have my email are friends, family, and God himself.
Okay, Mitch. Sure.
Yeah.
And again, welcome aboard Carnival Cruise Lines. Are you currently working with a travel agent?
I just figured I'd call you guys direct and be like, hey, let's figure this out.
Okay. Well, let's figure it out, Mitch.
Yeah. Let's get this rolling.
What ship and sail date are you wanting to travel on?
Well, let me see when the old missus is going. She's going sometime in May. I think she's going specific dates. I'm not sure when, but I think she said the first week in May. So hopefully you guys got some spots going on there.
The first week in May?
Yeah.
Out of California?
I believe so, yeah. She won't travel anywhere unless unless somebody else is paying. She's paying for this one. I can guarantee that.
So you're traveling along with her?
Nope, but I'd like to. I'd like to be. I'd like to be there with her every second of her cruise, if that's possible.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at it. This is a Carnival Imagination.
Ooh, I got that. I got imagination all over the place.
That's good. Imagination.
Big Tree imagines everything.
Okay, and this is the Imagination that leaves on Thursday, May 1st from California at 5:30 p.m.
Yep.
The ship will be at sea on Friday, Ensenada, Mexico on Saturday, May 3rd from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay.
And back to Los Angeles on Sunday, May 4th at 8 o'clock a.m.
Okay, that's cool. That's a lot of time that she's going to have to deal with me. Oh, man.
Now, Mitch, were you wanting, how many guests are traveling along with you? Just you?
Just me. Are pets allowed?
I'm sorry?
Are pets allowed?
I didn't hear you. I didn't understand what you
Oh,
said.
are pets allowed?
Pets?
Yes.
No pets.
Okay, then I will be traveling on my own.
Okay. And Mitch, are you military, past or present, work for an airline or interline agency?
Well, if I use
Or
my imagination, hell yes to all of them.
Well, let's say now, Earth to Mars, we're going to come out of the imagination into the real realm. No, just kidding. So over here, are you military or do you work for an airline or interline agency? Or are you senior, 55 years of age or old?
No, on Earth I am not, but I'd love to go to that Mars place that you mentioned and kick so much ass over there.
Okay, then I suppose we're going to get busy with your imagination and do just that.
I do that all. I get
tomorrow.
busy every night with my imagination.
Okay, you go right ahead. I hope it's good things you're doing with your imagination. Mitch.
Oh yeah, it's all good. It's all good. All good. The big tree is all good.
There you go. And the big tree is all good. And are you interested in an interior category stateroom?
An inferior?
Or-
No, I'd rather like a superior.
Okay, so you want an ocean view or a suite? Is it?
Probably an ocean view. I don't do well with the seven seas, but I'm gonna use my imagination and make it so I'm okay.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
We do have ocean views available.
Okay.
And this, we have free upgrades with the ocean views, and that will take you up to the Empress deck.
Mm-hmm.
That price per person is $300. Well, for you, because you're a single, it's $329.
Okay.
Plus your taxes and your fees and port charges of $63.71.
Mm-hmm.
So with the Carnival Vacation Protection Plan included at $49, it brings your cabin total to $441.71.
But my experience will be priceless. I hope so.
Oh, yes.
Am I allowed to bring costumes on board?
Say that again?
Am I allowed to bring costumes on board to disguise myself?
Probably not.
Damn it.
You know.
I was thinking like, because here's the thing, the X is, well, I don't want to say X is, because she's one person, but depending on what mood she's in, she could be multiple people. But she will be there, and for the first few days, I don't really want her to know I'm there, so I was thinking maybe bring in some face paint or a cute little mask, like a kitty mask, and be the kitten.
So you're cruising on the ship and you don't want her to know?
It'll be a
there.
surprise when she sees me. She'll be like, "Oh, big tree, what are you doing here?" And I'll be like, "This tree just got planted."
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
That's what she says all the time. When people see the big tree, that's all they say is, "Oh my goodness."
Yes, that's all we could say, Mitch. Okay. So, should we go ahead and book this ocean view for you?
Well, am I allowed to bring like the masks and stuff to disguise myself?
I mean, I suppose I don't think you can come on the ship like that, but I don't know if you wanted to pack it away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Sometimes I pack it away because I don't want to blow the surprise, and I don't want people to see the big tree before the big tree's ready. You know what I mean? So you're saying if I put some masks and some paint and some cute little outfits away that I can pack it in my bag, then once I'm on the ship, I can use that imagination we spoke of and just get things cracking.
That is correct. You should be able to do that. Now, it just depends on, I guess, how intense your costume is.
Oh, when I get into character, I am very intense. Let me use my imagination and pretend I have the cat mask on. I'd start walking. I mean, you can't see, but I'd start walking, and I'd very softly purr and be like, And then I'd start walking, probably just on two legs, but I'd walk like a cat would walk on two legs with my two hands in the air that are now paws. And I'd still be like, and then I'd approach somebody, and if they'd be like, "Sir, would you care to have a drink?" I would only answer in meows. So if I wanted a drink, which is a positive response, I'd be like, meow, and probably nod. And if they were like, "Sir, can I offer you some tofu?" and I didn't want it, I'd be like, meow, and shake my head no, and maybe do a wave of the paw, and I'd be like, meow, 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 meow. And that way I'm fully immersed in the kitty character with the mask on. That way, if anybody knows me, they won't even know it's me because they've never heard me make those sounds. Big Tree has never been a cat before in public.
Okay. Okay. So I think you will be able to bring your costume, like I said, I don't know, due to the complexity of it. However,
I mean, and if I get mad, I have the mask on, I could always like hiss at people, but not in a confrontational way, but more like a get away from me. I'm trying to defend my cat kitty bubble. And I'm like, no one will want to go near that. Sounds like I got rabies.
no.
I could even foam at the mouth on command. That's one of the many talents I have.
Okay, so should we go ahead and get your party started and get you booked on the cruise?
Well, my party's already been started since 4 o'clock over here. But I wanted to discuss, maybe you could help me out with the costumes and stuff. My goal is to make my ex's life a living hell when she's on her cruise ship. Like kind of follow her around, order her drinks when she's with her new man, and have a waiter every few seconds be like, "This drink is from that man over there," and it's a different man. It's not me because Big Tree has stuck away, went into hibernation, waiting for springtime, and I would plant myself somewhere else. And then she takes the drink. Maybe her new boy thing gets a little bit jealous, and then I send some strippers over to entertain the boy, so she gets mad. My goal is so she leaves that cruise ship with her life in shambles.
Now, why would you want to do that, Mitch?
Because last V-Day, she took my V card and V ran.
Okay. So I don't know if we can accommodate that.
Well, this is I think we're friends now. I figured in the 13 minutes and 57 seconds that we've been talking, I'm just telling you this in confidant. I'm telling you, and I hope that you keep it confidentiality because of imagination and tree. I'm fucking hilarious. Confidentiality. Gotta write that shit down.
Okay.
Whoa! I just did a shot.
Okay.
Confidential. Did you get that? Was a 2-part joke. There was. Because of the word confidentiality, like confident tree, because of the big tree, then reality is the opposite of imagine. Never mind.
Okay. So how? Let's see here.
Oh, you're asking how else I would make her life miserable? Pretty much, I would go to her cabin. I'd follow her and maybe wait till they whisk away. Then I would pretend there's a fire. But only to them, not. I wouldn't alert the whole ship. I'd knock on the door and be like, "Fire!" I don't want to yell because my neighbors might hear. And I'd be like, "There's a fire." Again, kitten mask, all day, every day. And then I would try and convince the boy that the only way to save themselves is to jump overboard. And then I would tell them that I was just kidding. After they jump overboard.
That would not be nice, Mitch.
It would not, but like I said, she took my V card on V-Day and V-Ran, so it'd be funnier if she had a van.
Today?
What?
She took your card today.
No, last V-Day. Last V-Day. So last year, I'll set the scene for you. Last year, I was getting all, the big tree likes to do things in this big way, so I ordered gigantic wine glasses from giganticwineglasses.com. And she came over, and I said, "Have a seat," and she did. And I said, drink that. And she did. Little did she know, I spiked the wine with vodka. And I added more wine to the glass because it was such a big glass that she didn't taste the vodka. So she got really, really drunk. I got slammed because I was drinking before she even got there. I woke up. I was on the floor. My nose was bleeding. And she said she had a fantastic night. And then she left me.
Why?
Granted, in her defense, I only paid for her for the night, but I would at least expect a phone call back. I mean, prostitutes have feelings too, and I just figured that maybe we really hit it off.
So she's not your girlfriend. She's someone you ordered for.
She was my girlfriend for the night, and I figured that, I hired her from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. She left at 5:35, so she was still technically my girlfriend when she left. I don't mean to be that guy who gets technical about a prostitute, but she was still on the clock when she left me, and that was pretty messed up.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so how do you know she's going to be on the ship if she was just hired for that night?
Because like I told you, I have a cat mask. I also have like an old man mask, and I go into the strip club where she works all of the time. The Fat Kid Baby Seat. And I followed her, and I paid for her with the old man mask on. And while she was dancing, I asked if she had any plans, and she said in May she was going on this cruise. So that's how I know.
Okay. So,
and I believe,
don't know.
I don't know too much. I don't want to assume, but I assume she's dating the man who collects the money for her. So I want to go and mess with the two of them, but preferably just make her life hell. So when she goes back to the Fat Kid Baby Seat and people are like, "How was your cruise?" She's like, "Well, there was a man." I don't want her to know it was me right at that point. And then she'd be like, "This man ruined my cruise," and then I take off my pilot mask, and I'm like, "That was me, big tree," and I stomp my feet like a tree, like boom, plant myself, and then I leave.
Okay.
That's my goal, and I'd love for you to help me.
I don't know if I can help you do that. That's not.
Well, I mean, I don't mean help as in like assist. I mean help as in like we just book it, and I do the rest. You just sit back, relax. This is a team effort up until tonight. It's teamwork where like you just book it for me, and then you just kind of sit back and relax. And if you get a complaint from somebody, we just pretend it didn't happen.
Okay. So I could help you book it. Now, do you want to go ahead and proceed with booking the cruise?
I would love to. If that would if that's good with you. Sorry, I apologize. Let me tell you a cool story while we're on the subject. I once built an entire chair out of wood by myself in woodworker class in 6th grade. Now, Mr. Hannon, he came into class and he said, 3 of you will never be able to make this chair. He singled me out, a kid in a wheelchair, and this girl who was just, she was annoying. And he said, you guys will never be able to build this. So you know what I did?
No.
I went to Home Depot, and again, 6th grade, my dad used to work there, and then he got fired, doesn't matter what happened, but I went there and I said, hey, I want you guys to help me make a chair. And they were like, you're crazy. So what I did was I bought a already assembled chair at Home Depot, and I asked them to help me take it apart, and they did. And they took it apart, and then I brought it to Sears because they're competitors, and I said, Home Depot ruined my chair. And they were like, oh, you poor little boy. Let me help you put it together. And I did that every day for 3 months straight. Just bought a chair, had Home Depot take it apart, brought it to Sears, we put it back together. And I memorized what it took. And then I broke into the school before school opened, and I put all of the materials that I would need for workshop day in the closet. Then when workshop day came, he said, we need somebody to pass out all the materials. Guess who was first to raise his hand? Guess.
I'm not able to.
The big tree did, me. Well, I was still a little tree. I didn't hit puberty yet, but I was still a little tree. So little tree raised his little tree hand, and I said, I will help you, Mr. Hannon. And he said, good. Mitch, well, he called me Mitchell, which is why I don't like to be called. He said, good, Mitchell, you should do something with your life instead of sitting there tying your shoes like you always do. And I said that you're going to die alone. So I went to the closet and I pulled out all of the materials, passed them out to all the kids. Now, the other two kids who he said would never build the chair, I made sure they never would because I didn't give them all of the materials. So they didn't stand a chance. So then I took all of my materials from Home Depot and he said, okay, class, start. You have 3 weeks. I put that together in 10 minutes and he was shocked. And he's like, could I sit in it? And I was like, yeah. Then he went to sit in it. Little did he know, I didn't add the back of the chair, so he sat in it, and it broke apart and gave him a blister up his back, and I laughed so hard.
Okay.
I'd like to do something similar to my ex and her pimp man, but I would, I could just easily disassemble one of the chairs at the on the cruise by myself. That's fine.
Now, I don't know if we can accommodate that now, because you told me that I could stop you. So now I'm going to have to stop
you would have to find out which mask I was in. And I could easily dress up as a Carnival Cruise worker. I could pass out masks and be like, hey guys, it's Mardi Gras. Then everybody has a mask on. I would still have the cat mask on, spoiler alert. And everybody has masks on, and then I could just start, disassembling the chairs. I could take a chair apart without a screwdriver and just use my fingers.
Okay. Well, Mitch, actually, we can only do one or two things now. We can book the cruise, or we can go ahead and move to letting you on to your imagination, because we are on, the call is being recorded here, so we can't continue to go on here unless we're going to book the cruise. So did you want to go ahead and book on the cruise?
If only I'm allowed to accomplish my dreams and goals, which I already listed for you.
Okay. I don't know that we'll be able to do that for you tonight. So in that case,
why?
I don't know. I can't say that. What we do here is we book cruises. So I can definitely book you on a cruise.
Well, my goal is to book. I want to book an imagination cruise, but really I'm booking my first step to avenge my ex love. Well, I would avenge a heartbreak, I guess, not her. I would avenge my heartbreak. That would be the first step. And then I would continue planning ways to make her life miserable while on the cruise ship.
Right. Now, that part I don't think we'll be able to help you with.
Damn it. What if I pout?
I still don't think we'll be able to help you with that.
Please. Please.
Sorry, Mitch.
Pretty please.
Now that I can't help you.
Please.
Sorry.
Please.
So is there anything else I can do?
Please.
Okay. I'm going to have to disconnect the call, Mitch.
Please. Pretty please.
All right. Thank you.
Wait. Please. No. It's Valentine's Day. Don't break my heart like she did.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, but I have to go because my time is running up. But thank you for calling.
Everybody's time on Earth is running out. You should use yours wisely.
Yes. Good night.
And I will continue to use my imagination. I don't care what you say. Jesus. That was interesting.